Yeah, DOULL, he'd be one of the best looking horses in the stable. He just oozes class, he's got a lot of substance. The main thing that appeals to me with the horse is just his looks. He's just a gorgeous looking horse, and he's been extremely straightforward to train. You can see why he was he was an expensive. He was a $1.2 million yearling. He's got a beautiful pedigree. He's a half to a stakes performer. His mother was a stakes winner. He's littered with stakes horses.
My recollections of DOULL are really nothing but positive, and he just has a speed profile, an out-and-out speed profile. Shamardal, if he's not the best broodmare sire in the world, he's one of the best broodmare sires in the world.
And it is DOULL, far too good for them at 190 and 130, and what was so impressive was he was able to put a real gap in them. Very early on, it was over at the clock tower.
Snitzel, an exceptional sire of racehorses, in particular colts, and developing an ever-burgeoning reputation as a sire of sires to the likes of Russian Revolution and Seamus Award, along with a host of other emerging young sons, just right the way through his pedigree. It's all speed. You know, his dam was a stakes-winning 2-year-old, his granddam's a stakes-winning daughter of General Nadim. You factor Danehill in as the sire of his third dam. You know, it doesn't take a lot of imagination to imagine a horse like him with his profile and with his ability making an impression as a stallion.
That going to Caulfield in that Group 2, that was another real test for him. You know, he up against the older horses, and you know, having gone from a 3 to a 4-year-old, and he proved he was up to those open horses. So it was really good to see him win that Group 2, and you know, he showed that speed that he's got to win around there. You've got to be a quick horse to be winning at around 1,000 metres at Caulfield.
Here's Spacewalk the outside, made a line of 300 metres to go. Spacewalk up to DOULL, Spacewalk and DOULL, they're going to hit it together. DOULL has kicked and beaten Spacewalk, generation third.
Yeah, obviously he's by Snitzel himself, who's a champion sire and needs no introduction. Each year he produces a good colt, and I think it's really exciting for Victoria that a speedy son of Snitzel is going to be offered at stud, 4 mares down there, and I think he's going to do extremely well at stud just by his temperament, his looks and his speed. He was obviously purchased by the Rosemont Alliance with the view of, you know, hoping he'd go on to win group races and eventually stand at stud. So it's a great achievement by Rosemont that he's gone on and won a Group 2, and so excited that he'll be joining their roster. We've seen what a great job they've already done with their other son of Snitzel in Seamus Award. He's been a Group 1 producer, and yeah, I just can't wait to see what this fella can do at stud.